Hi, I'm Eleanor with the biggest soap storylines in the shortest time possible. You've got to feel sorry for Alfie Moon. It's not always easy to keep that cheeky Cockney shtick going, not with a missus like Kat and a cousin like Michael. He owes Michael loads, so organises a Mexican night to pay off his losses. Only Kat confesses to her kiss with Michael and Alfie smashes the piñata in righteous anger. He bites back at her that she's cold and ungrateful. And worse, it's her fault Tommy's dead. A low, low blow. Things don't improve much when Michael seems unmoved by the baby's death. And again, she takes it out on Alfie. Bad move, Kat. There's only so much a man can take. Meanwhile, Ronnie's so nervous in Michael's presence and asks Jack to tell him to leave. But Michael, feeling a bit got at, seeks distraction with Roxy, and after a couple of sherbets, they kiss. A state of affairs not to Ronnie's liking. So she deletes a text off Roxy's phone from Michael arranging a date and instead takes her sister to the cafe and pours poison about Michael in her ear. But meanwhile, he talks Jack into buying a boxing gym, which upsets Ronnie, so much so that she lies to Jack and Roxy that Michael made a move on her. Next, we're in Weatherfield. Things are extremely tense between Carla and Leanne, so they take it to the Rovers' loos, where Tracy overhears Carla mentioning Leanne and Nick's affair. Tracy can't resist winding up Leanne, and later Peter walks in on her rowing with Ken and Deirdre. Tell me what, he wants to know. Nick is desperate to get back with Leanne and gives her a ticket to Italy, but she bins it. Peter, though, sees Nick leaving their place, then finds the ticket. He's not slow on the uptake and starts quizzing Tracy, who's in a dilemma about whether to break her promise and tell him what she knows. The Websters are also in the thick of it when Sally is chatted up by a handsome guy in the Rovers who soon asks her out. Then a troubled Sophie returns to college, while Rosie is left fuming when her agent asks her to go on a topless modelling job. A classy girl like her? Sally nervously goes out with Jeff and, to her surprise, has a great time and says yes to another lunch date. But when Rosie is sacked for refusing to take the topless job, Sally confronts the agent and gets a shock to find out who he is. As usual, Sophie is left to face her problems alone, especially when Sian departs on holiday with her mum. But Sally and Kev don't want to ignore her forever, because it could become serious. Finally, we're in Yorkshire. Jay's really going to town on charity. The not notably generous sweet factory boss gives her a flash company car, then asks her away on a business trip. Kane's obviously unimpressed and puts his foot down and tells her she can't go. Cut to a hotel room with one bed and Jay buttering up Charity, telling her she can do much better than Kane. But his saccharine plan fails when Charity tells him she loves Kane and won't cheat on him. Kane is oblivious to this and is headed to the hotel to pledge his love to her, but instead finds them gone and assumes the worst. Thinking with something other than his brain, he decides to take revenge by sleeping with Faye. Trouble is, Charity spots him leaving the next morning. Jackson was trying to free Aaron by pushing him away, only now he's regretting it. And Aaron is distant with Flynn as he broods over Jackson. Then, Flynn decides to have it out with Aaron in the pub. And, reaching some kind of resolution, the boys head into town, where Aaron sees Jackson, but blanks him the heartless so-and-so, although he apologises the next day. Then, Flynn leaves a message saying he'll be out of town for a while, a message that Aaron assumes is a dumping. Jackson can't resist being secretly delighted at that news.